Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Kiran Dosan. Hope you all doing well. In today's video, I'll be talking about 18 no bullshit signs someone is manifesting you. So if you like the video related to manifest power, I would like to just request you so that you can just subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that I will come up with more and more videos with lots and lots of information. So here we begin. Let's go. 18 no bullshit signs someone is manifesting you. Manifesting is when someone puts intentional spiritual energy into a goal and it comes true. The universe works with the individual who is manifesting to ensure that the cosmos brings what is necessary and visualized into fruition. But what is being manifested is not always fully clear. For example, if I try to manifest my one true love, it all depends on who exactly that is. I may not know yet, but the universe does. So 18 no bullshit signs someone is manifesting you. The first one is you feel like you have already met them. One of the top signs someone is manifesting you is that you feel like you have already met them. If you have been feeling differently inside and are not sure why, it could be that someone is manifesting you. The universe is implanting their intentions and energy inside you. So it feels like you're already together with them. The person doing the manifesting with have a similar feeling as love coach Nicole Moore explains in this video. It is possible to know when someone is manifesting you. Sign number one that someone is manifesting you is that all of a sudden, like out nowhere, you just get this strong intuitive feeling that you are gonna meet this person. This certainly watches over you, and the fears of will I meet them or not completely disappear. Then the second part, they are on your mind for no apparent reason. Sometimes there's a song or random comment that reminds you of someone and they pop into your head. But one of the biggest signs someone is manifesting you is when it happens repeatedly and within the tight window of time. This is especially true if it's been a long time since you have seen this person or had any reason to contact them. Suddenly they are in your head all the time. If someone you have never met is manifesting you, then you will often have a vague image of them or their job or education. For example, you may feel very called to move to a dry desert like area and get into the cowboy lifestyle and later find out that a rancher in Arizona and manifesting you. Or you get a strong urge to get into a long distance running and then participate in a race where you meet the young lady of your dreams who manifested you for months. Then it comes to the third part. You begin getting messages to pursue new ambitions. One of the clearest signs someone is manifesting you is that you start to get strengths to pursue new dreams. After all, we often meet those most special to us in the process of doing what we love and pursuing our destiny. If you are experiencing a strong calling to change careers, try out new skills, or even attend a new activity such as a sport or meetup group, it could be someone manifesting you. Many of those things which end up changing our lives are decisions we are barely aware of at the time. The choice to take a job at a random dinner where we end up falling in love with the waitress, the decision to join a local hiking group where we end up meeting the love of our life, the choice to go back to college where our professor end up being a total hottie who's also really into manifesting. What are the odds? Messages and callings to pursue new dreams are one of the top signs someone is manifesting you. You feel drawn to something new because you are being led to meet someone new. Then it comes to the fourth part. You run into them in person unexpectedly. When someone is manifesting you, the flow of the universal energy is drawing you to them. For this reason, you may find that you physically bump into them several times unexpectedly, even after years of no contact. A chance meeting at the gas station, reading an update about them on social media, or seeing them at a get together. Obviously, you run into various people every day, so it's not that remarkable to run into someone you have not seen a while now and then. But when it happens multiple times unexpectedly and repeatedly, then you have to start considering that the person may be manifesting you. You have to start considering that there may be a larger plan at work in the cosmos mind. Then it comes to the fifth part. A real psychic confirms it. The signs above and below in this video will give you a good idea if someone is manifesting you. Even so, speaking to a real psychic will give you more clarity. But how can you find a psychic you trust in this day and age? It's important to stay away from the fake ones. I recently tried psychic source after going through a bad breakup. They provided me with a unique insight into where my life was going, including who I was meant to be with. I was actually blown away by how caring, compassionate, and knowledgeable they were. Not only will a genuine psychic tell you whether someone really is manifesting you, but they can also reveal all your love possibilities. Then it comes to the sixth part. You suddenly get strong urges to message or call them. It's natural to think of somebody you have not seen or heard from in a while and get the urge to message or call them, but pay attention to the emotions anchoring this. Do you get a strong feeling of fear, euphoria, and fascination that urges you to call them? This strong emotion can be one of the most direct signs someone is manifesting you. Their intentions are traveling down the spiritual hierarchy and calling to you. Yet another way you know someone is manifesting you to text them as if you suddenly feel compelled to do so. This is bluntly more obvious if you have not spoken to or communicated with this person in a while. Why else would you get the sudden urge to reach out? It's because they are trying to manifest a text from you. Then it comes to the seventh part. You get a vision of the person. Visions do happen. If you have had one, then you know. If not, then maybe you will find out in the future. They may come to you while meditating, trying to fall asleep, or trying your shoelaces. Sudden, overpowering images and experiences that give you insight into the universe and your future. This can definitely happen when someone is manifesting you. You get a vision of them and are not sure who they are, or you get a vision of their local or life role and are not sure why you would be imagining or seeing such a thing. It's them calling to you across the spiritual plane. Then it comes to the eighth part. The numbers are all add up. Angel numbers are lucky and auspicious numbers sent by the universe as reassurance, guidance, and warnings. Some people go really overboard on numerology, so I won't saddle you down with bullshit about how every number you see means someone is manifesting you. Seeing numerical cues is rare, but it does happen, which is why it's important to think about. If you start seeing the pattern 444 or 444 all over the place over the period of a few weeks or months, you may start to wonder what's up. Has your brain suddenly started filtering about the ability to know this other number pattern, or is a combo 444 genuinely just popping up constantly? Dates, times, and day, receipt numbers, lottery numbers, numbers on signs, and so on. Then what do you know? A month later, you meet someone who was born on April 4, 1984, who was manifesting you. If you want to discover what your numbers say about you, I think you will be amazed at how accurately this report describes you and what your love life holds. It makes a big difference in your own life. Then it comes to the ninth part. Life, tragedy, and chaos leads to them. When disasters strike, it can shake us to the core. We may feel that we have been dealt a big injustice, and that could be true. But chaos and tragedy can also clear the way for a lot of new direction experiences that were firmly blocked. For example, perhaps you had a severe illness that kept you bedridden for 2 years. Before that, you would been extremely busy as a mill operator, but now you had lots of time. You had always been very interested in other cultures and ordered a number of books online. During this time, you begin to read several in-depth histories of India that fascinated you in particular, and later you traveled there. Then during your travel, you met an incredible person who changed your life and became your wife or husband. They were manifesting you the whole time, and your illness was the spark that lit the fire because it gave you the time and opportunity to become laser focused on India. The facts of the matter is that sometimes a big setback can be a big setup for something even better. It can also be one of the most subtle signs someone is manifesting you. Then the 10th part, you're selected for an opportunity you never expected. Another of the big signs someone is manifesting you comes to you in the form of good fortune. You win something or are given an opportunity out of the blue that changes your life and leads you to this special person. Examples include being promoted to a new position at work or moved to a new work location, receiving a large scholarship or grant that a game changer for you, being requested to fulfill a responsibility that ends up bringing huge rewards to you, then being invited on a project that inspires and challenges you while opening many new or many new doors. These are all amazing things, and they are all signs that someone somewhere is communicating with a cosmic mind to bring you to them. Those are opening to bring you to this person, and all you really have to do at the end of the day is say yes and walk through. Then it comes to the 11th part. Others begin to lead you to him or her. When someone is manifesting you, it travels down a kind of spiritual grapevine. Think of it as vibrations or subtle messages sent by cosmic messengers. This spiritual grapevine passes through many places and people, and they will also get prompting and that they may not fully realize or understand. They pass them on to you. The result is that your friend at work may mention a song that reminds you of a girl you used to know. Then it turns out she's been manifesting you. Or your dad tells you he always felt he would make the most amazing lawyer. Then you go to the law school and meet the love of your life. Other people are often vehicles for the universe to speak to us and set us up with the person who is manifesting us. Then it comes to the 12th part. Family ties lead you to them. Our lineage and family ties have deep spiritual significance. They also have a big impact in your daily practical life. One of the ways to know someone is manifesting you to is to see where you are led by your family connections and obligations. A friend of mine met his wife after she cared for his dying grandmother as a home care assistant. Another friend of mine met her husband through her brother. Her brother and husband were best friends. Family can lead you in some very interesting directions. We don't all have amazing relationship with family, but we generally have deep or subtle connections of some kind. These are cosmic or karmic and deep, and you should pay attention to where they lead you because they are often connected to universally important spiritual manifestation. Then it comes to the 13th part. Feelings of deja vu start coming up frequently. Deja vu is a fascinating feeling. It's a sensation that you have already met someone or been in a certain situation multiple times. It can be confusing and trips you out sometimes, but in general, deja vu is more on the intriguing end of the circle. Now, why does it exist and what exactly is it? Science says it's just a trick of our memory, or you can say mislabeling people and places. Spirituality shows that it can be one of the strongest signs someone is manifesting you. The process of meeting them and falling in love feels familiar because it is, and they may even be calling to you across multiple life spans. Your spiritual journey leads to someone unexpected. If you have been on a path to explore spirituality, then you know that it's worth it for its own sake. You don't start attending a Buddhist temple or getting into Sufism because it will help you meet someone. You do it because of a deep, genuine desire to connect to the divine and your own true nature. But it's nonetheless true that one of the signs someone is manifesting you comes through your spiritual and religious quest. These deep questions and experiences you are having are not random. They are part of the path home to your soulmate. He or she is spiritually calling you to them, and often the path of the sacred is the road you walk to get there. Then it comes to the 5th part. You dream about them. Dreams are one of the principal ways that the universe communicates to us. If someone is manifesting you, then they will sometimes show up in your dreams. If you suddenly randomly dream about someone and there is no big emotional charge around it, then yes, that could definitely be a sign that they were in fact thinking a lot about you. Intense thoughts and manifesting cause ripples in the universe, and those ripples often find their way into our dreams, enfolding us in the arms of the cosmos and percolating into our day. You may have images and impressions that seem mysterious or alien at first, but begin to crystallize around you in your daily life as well. This is a world of spirit manifesting in the world of form. The ultimate result is often meeting or your soulmate or twin flame and realizing that they manifested to you through sign in your dreams. If you want some help manifesting while you sleep, then you need to know about a new discovery. There is a little known organ in the human brain called the thalamus, which some researchers now believe can be used as a manifestation window. The thalamus can only be turned on during a small window during sleep. This simple technique has created overnight breakthroughs through in thousands of people. If you are in a relationship but suddenly feel it's time to get out, that could be one of the signs someone is manifesting you. You are meant to be with them. So the universe is sending you strong doubt and reservation about your current partner. This impending breakup could be very hard to stomach, but it might be for the best, because in the end of and the more you listen to the call of your soul, the more you will live a fulfilled and meaningful life. If someone is manifesting you but you are not currently available, the universe will often find ways to make you available, whether that's you realizing your relationship is no longer a place you feel fulfilled and secure, or having a partner cheat on you or leave. It's not always easy. In fact, it's own downright traumatic, but when it leads to a true love of your life, it's ultimately worth it. That's all about the manifest power in this video. I hope you all liked it. I'll definitely come in the next video with my another content. Till then, God bless you. Bye bye and take care.